Okay, so I'm gonna go over some things taking care of Zima. So the first thing is that she has to be comfortable with me petting her, touching her all over the place, which she is. Come here. You Zima, come here. Good girl. And we usually do this daily because I work at a summer camp. And we do at least daily tick checks, and really they can be anywhere, and her hair coat definitely hides them really well, so checking around the collar, underneath her legs, all the way along, her entire body, back legs too, all over the place. Along with that, we also do a lot of brushing, and right now it's shedding season, so usually we can get quite a bit of hair out. And so lately we've been doing probably about daily brushing, but usually once a week works pretty well for her. Where's Zima? Yeah. For her, definitely brushing these pants back here, which she doesn't necessarily like, but she puts up with it. Then we also have washcloth for cleaning out her eyes. So when she gets a little gunk in her eyes, clean it out with a wet washcloth. And she has her very own Snoopy washcloth. As far as cleaning out the ears, her ears actually don't get dirty. I still check them on a regular basis, but it's very rare that I even have to clean them out. Obviously not going very deep. They're clean right now, but she does put up with it if I were to want to clean it. Yeah, so I don't even get anything out right now at all. Zima's only 2 years old, and she's my first dog, so we have not had to deal with ear mites or any other kind of thing that she would need medication for. I guess we're lucky that way so far. And then we also have clippers for nails. Come here, Zima. Ready? So, clipping front nail. This is handy clippers in that it has the Siftic powder in it, and so what you can do is have that ready just in case. And so you set that off to the side. When I trim them, I make sure to not get it too close to the quick. She's really good about this, and so usually I just do it very slowly and file them off. Little bits at a time, and she tolerates me cutting the same nail like 3 or 4 times, which is really good. Thanks, Zima. And then also getting that dew claw on the inside. Good girl. It's rare that the back ones need to be cut, just because we do a lot of running around. And then there's a little file on the end of this. Come here, Zima. Is this the another? Yeah. And so then we can file them down and make them not sharp. Good girl. All right. Then we also have teeth brushing. So we have puppy toothbrush or toothpaste, and Zima's really cool Scooby-Doo toothbrush, so that she really likes her teeth being brushed because Scooby-Doo makes it all better. So we put a little bit on there, Zima, and then we brush on this side. And then we brush on the front. And then we brush on this side. Good puppy. Good girl. And then we'll go and wash that. Also, I'm able to look in her mouth. You can see teeth. And also opening it up. She might not like it, but she tolerates it and does a good job of that. As far as vaccinations, we keep all of her vet paperwork all together. She gets a rabies shot every 3 years, and she has that tag on all the time on her collar. And then also she gets a Lyme's vaccination every year. Okay. And then we also go to the vet and just get her checked out every year. And lately, since she does not like being touched by strangers, we every once in a while go to the vet just to say hi and get treats and visit. Right, Zima? She also is on Canine Advantix too, and so what this is flea and tick control, and gets put right along her back, starting between her shoulder blades. Surprisingly, she doesn't get that many ticks, but like I said, we work at a camp, so they're definitely out there. And then we have HeartGuard, or Iberheart Plus, and before I started giving her this, Zima's an Australian Shepherd, so she got tested for the MDR1 gene before I gave her this, because Australian Shepherds have a 50% chance of having a mutant gene and cannot have this. She is negative, which means she can have her Iberheart every month. I think that's it, Zima. She also gets baths once a month with some puppy shampoo, and usually we go over to Grandma's because giving a bath in her bathtub is easier with a hose that comes down. Can get nice and rinsed. But yeah, she tolerates lots of petting, lots of touching, and we'll bring somebody over to come and brush you, Zima, for the video. Zima also, as far as food, she gets Taste of the Wild. We switch it up between flavors, but her favorite is buffalo. Obviously, this is a very tiny little sample bag, but it's great for travel. And she gets 2 cups a day, 1 in the morning, 1 at night. Fortunately enough for us, she's very flexible. With the jobs that I work, she doesn't actually get them all the time at set times, but we try our best to have them 12 hours apart. As far as treats, she gets lots of treats because we do lots of trick training and agility, and so she gets lots of pepperoni and string cheese and hot dogs and all kinds of fun stuff. Thanks, Zima. Also, that I forgot about earlier is cutting the hair between her toes. Reasoning B is that it can get ice and mud caked in there. She actually has had problems with that in winter, where she'll get ice balls in there, and then she'll get sores on the inside. And what I do for that is put Vaseline on, and then sometimes she has to wear her boots, her little booties, around inside the house so she doesn't lick the Vaseline off. Also, it's better traction for when we're running agility. It also makes a better paw print when we're painting, and she has to sign her name. So that's actually when we started doing this, when she was 3 months old. Alright, come here, Zima. I know. It's like everything happening today. So pretty much what I do, put a piece of paper down, catch the hairs, and then we just trim away. And then we'll just throw that hair away. Good girl. Okay. Good puppy. Also, that I didn't mention earlier is what not to feed a dog. So Zima does not get actually any people food, but especially important to not feed chocolate, raisins, grapes, onions, any kind of alcohol. But really, it's best to just do not, no people food, no licking plates, anything like that. Especially because Zima can be a little bit on the heavier side, and so people food would not be a good thing for her at all. Alright, all you gotta do is brush her.
Can you stand up so I can get your bloomer parts? Good girl. You act like you like this. It's attention, right? Make sure you got the little fur mats behind your ears.